Well, here we are. After 6 months of ripping, waiting, and new rickrolling, we're finally here. The end of the line. This is the You Fucking Take Over the Channel Then If You're So Goddamn Smart Awards. I'm your host, GreenOfRain, and I'd like to welcome you to this one-of-a-kind ceremony, celebrating everything that's been uploaded to the channel and everything that you have done for the channel. Joining me later in this presentation will be our fellow mods Hula Ellipse and the Guy. Memmy was also supposed to appear, but unfortunately she died in a freak car accident or whatever, lol. Her words, not mine. Before we begin today's ceremony, I'd like to remind everyone that even if you don't win a category, that does not mean that you lost. Now with that out of the way, let's get it started, because this'll be one legendary show.
Good evening, I'm Hula Ellipse, the #1 fan of Team Wales. And that's why I'm doing their part of the award ceremony. The only award for the Team Wales is Best Rip. So, as will be the case for all of the awards going forwards, I shall first announce the runners-up. In third place is the opening credits of Wales the Sitcom by Dolan Guston Ford 2. In second place, we have a tie. I'm just going to say the album names, they're easier to remember. It's a tie between Too Many Overcooks by Cheese Festivities and Cabinet Friends by Ender Emerald 46. And the winner of the Best Rip Award for Team Wales is Floods and Recreation by Chris Cat. Nice. Alright, I'm off. Good luck Team Wales in getting Rip of the Year and Takeover of the Year. I'm going back to Wales for a holiday over New Year's. See you.
The second takeover uploaded to the channel was made by the Sega Bass Fishers. They created a fishing-themed takeover with a creepypasta twist occurring halfway through. Certainly a fan favorite. But what was your favorite rip? Tying for third place is Diary Menu, Sega Bass Fishing by Simon Cyan, and Funky Fishing, Donkey Kong Country for GBA by Joltalk, and Big Fish Theme, Sega Bass Fishing by Simon Cyan, with 6 votes each. In second place is Rotting, Sega Bass Fishing of the Dead by Simon Cyan, with 7 votes. And in first place is Today's Results, Ultimate Angler, Street Pass Fishing by Simon Cyan, with 12 votes. But the rips weren't the only part of the Sega Bass Fishers takeover. They also created an ARG, hiding puzzles within rips for players to solve, and they were rewarded with lore comics. We asked you what your favorite part of the ARG was, and with a whopping 16 votes, the lore comics came in first. The third takeover uploaded to the channel was created by Team Fortress 2. They created a synthwave future funk extravaganza, starring 2 original characters, Sin and Fuyu. We asked you what your favorite rip from the Team Fortress 2 synthover was, and here are the results. In third place, with 5 votes, is Total Shyness, 11 Minutes of City Pop Fan Restoration by Bulbasaur. Tying for second place with 7 votes each is Future Funk Update Maroon Go by MPlayer101, and right behind you, Team Fortress 2 by Hammerman Fan. And in first place, with a grand total of 8 votes, is WowSoSecret.wav Celeste, aka Big Joey Slap Nuts by MPlayer101.
What do you mean Big Joey Slapnuts won Best TF2 Rip? Why that one of all the other ones you could have gone with? You could have gone with freaking Night in Tokyo. You could have gone with Time Paradox. You could have gone with Right Behind You. But no. Big Joey Slapnuts. What is wrong with you people? Have a good night, folks.
Not only was the TF2 takeover filled with excellent rips, but it also had a very compelling story about Sin and Fuyu. We asked you what your favorite lore story was, and in second place with 3 votes was Lore Post 4B. In first place with 5 votes was the Lore Post Finale. Every other lore story was tied for third, and they were all written by Zenith. In accepting this award, Zenith said, "Hey guys, this is Zenith writing right now. Thanks for voting the final lore post as favorite TF2 lore story, and thank you for reading it too. The Sin and Fuyu story was a fun little side piece that I quickly came up with during the last few weeks of the takeover, and I wanted to give it a satisfactory ending to it all. Sin and Fuyu were a blast to write, and I'm glad I was able to deliver with that final lore piece. Thank you for voting." The fourth takeover uploaded to the channel was made by Teamed Hams, who created an entire third entry in the Parappa the Rapper franchise. We asked you what your favorite Teamed Hams rip was, and you said, tying for third place with 5 votes each, was Intro Champed Up by The Guy, I Am a Master and You, Jammer Lammy by The Memer, and Stage Select, Parappa the Rapper 3, The Guy. In second place, with 6 votes, is Final Boss Kanye Quest 3030 by The Memer. And in first place, with 8 votes, is Heart's Beat Mad Rat Dead by The Guy.
Hi, it's good to be back here. Personally, I think Life of Parappa was robbed, but thank you guys very much anyways. So, how we went into Teamed Hams musically, it was inspired a lot by tournament boss tracks, where you combine the sources of the boss character with whoever they're fighting. And so, with a consistent source list like Parappa, it was easy to make boss tracks around it, and let the bosses really shine in their tracks. So, thank you to everyone on the music team for Parappa 3, and thank you once again for voting Mad Rat's Beats. Also, shout out to Basics and Education. That rip is insane.
Not only did the Teamed Hams takeover have excellent rips, but they also had fantastic lore, all written by the fabulous Natalie Geography. We asked you what your favorite lore story was, and you said, tying for third place with 4 votes each, Stage 3, He Was As White As a Ghost, and Stage 7, You Gotta Do What, with 4 votes each. In second place, with 5 votes, was Stage 4, Robotic Madness in the City. And in first place, with 6 votes, was Stage 2, Believe in What Nintendo Don't. In accepting her award, Nat Geo said, Stage 4 better. But of course, we couldn't talk about the Parappa the Rapper 3 takeover without talking about your favorite rappers. There's no denying that Teamed Hams selected a variety of colorful characters for their project, and we asked you who your favorites were. In third place, with 4 votes, was the Madverse City Bot. In second place, with 5 votes, was the Team of the Mean. And in first place, with 7 votes, was Miku Binder Jefferson. And I'll say, as Miku Binder Jefferson's creator, well, not creator, I did not draw the original image. I did not draw, as the person who originally pitched Miku Binder Jefferson, I'm very satisfied that we were able to give such a cursed idea a successful execution.
Are you serious? Miku Binder Jefferson won Best Rapper over Slime Tum and M and Team of the Meme? Okay, fine, I'll talk about him. So, this whole idea came about because Ender Emerald 46 suggested David Diggs as a theater and experimental hip-hop and US history rep. And so that gave me the evil and twisted idea to say, hey, what if I made him Miku Binder Jefferson? And he says, and I quote, "I would rather implode." So I went around to a bunch of different servers saying, hey, I'm gonna draw Miku Binder Jefferson if anyone wants to watch me stream it. And they were like, you're gonna draw what? And I did it, and I added little sparkles in his hair, like how Cinnamon Spiders does. And it was honestly one of my best pieces, and I don't know why I put so much effort into it. Because it's Miku Binder fucking Jefferson! God fucking, why did he win? Why the fuck did he win? God fucking damn it! Yeah!
The 5th takeover uploaded to the channel was created by What You Know About Rollin' Down in the Team, who created an entire fake dating sim with a cast of original characters and a voting form for which of these eligible bachelors and bachelorettes you'd like to take on a date. But first, let's talk about the favorite rip from What You Know About Rollin' Down in the Team. In 3rd place with 6 votes, is Credits from Love Percent by Gangu. In 2nd place with 8 votes is Cruel Laughter, Sevaris's theme by Libeck. And in 1st place with 12 votes is Java Sunset, Bee's theme by Hiriko Z. In accepting this award, Hiriko Z says, "I'll make this quick. Thank you so much, everyone, for voting Bee's theme to win the Favorite Rip Award for the Love Percent Takeover. It honestly means a lot to me to see how many people have enjoyed it. Well, enough of me. I hope you all have yourselves a great one." Of course, Love Percent wouldn't be a dating sim without romance options, and there were 4 eligible single people for you to get it on with. That sounds fucking terrible. Cut that out. We asked you who your favorite romance option in Love Percent was, and you said the following. In 3rd place, with 3 votes, was Guitar Gerald. In 2nd place, with 5 votes, was Marlin Man. And in 1st place, with 13 votes, was Bee. While only 4 characters made it into the final game, a wide variety of additional characters were cut in development. We asked you for your favorite of the cut characters, and you said that in 3rd place with 2 votes each was Deese and Shoddy. In 2nd place with 3 votes was Evil McBadguy. And in 1st place with 7 votes was Vine Star.
That's right, Sex Ed Week!
The 6th takeover uploaded to the channel was created by Team Neil Patrick Harris, and it was a takeover featuring Luigi and Coach Buzzcut from Beavis and Butthead. We asked you what your favorite Team Neil Patrick Harris rip was, and you said the following. Tying for 3rd place was 8 different rips that I'm not going to read, but they'll all be on the screen. In 2nd place, with 5 votes, was Treasure Trove Cove, Banjo-Kazooie, by Weh. And tying for 1st place with 8 votes each was Main Theme Bad Piggies by Blue Thunder, and Gadget Room, The Peen Mix, Club Penguin Elite Penguin Force, by Weh. In accepting this award, Weh says, "I'm so honored to be here to receive this award. This track was years in the making and was conceived ever since I laid eyes on my first penis. Fuck the Oscars." Not only that, we asked you what your favorite Team Neil Patrick Harris lore story was. And you said that in third place, with 2 votes, was Luigi and Buzzcut in Talkin' About Viewer Mail by Karul Kremlin. In second place, with 3 votes, was Luigi and Buzzcut in Talkin' About the Pingus by Karul Kremlin. And in first place, with 11 votes, was Luigi's Sex Ed Lesson 1 by RNDM. In the description of several rips during the Team Neil Patrick Harris takeover, Luigi and Coach Buzzcut would give their notes on the rip being uploaded. We asked you what your favorite notes from Luigi and Buzzcut were, and you responded with, tying for third place with 2 votes each, note for Luigi. To be perfectly honest, I'm not entirely sure what the term yankin refers to, but I am aware it's some slang referring to the vagina. And, note from Luigi, while masturbating, some individuals may ejaculate into their sock. However, this is not an efficient practice. And, note from Luigi, cock and ball torture, CBT, occasionally known as penis torture, dick torture, or male genitorture/male genital torture, is a sexual activity involving the application of pain or constriction to the penis or testicles. This may involve painful activities, such as tying for second place with 4 votes each, is note from Luigi. Some males can be sexually attracted to other males. The people with these sexual preferences are referred to as homosexuals. And note from Buzzcut. While it's usually not appropriate to brag about sexual activities, some individuals will still do so as they think they are seen better than other people. They are not, and have probably never been able to lift more than 5 boxes of Pizza Hut. And in first place, with 5 votes, is Note from Luigi. The song featured in this track was written by Sir Paul McCartney, and it refers to his experience of seeing 2 monkeys having sexual intercourse on the streets of India. The final main takeover uploaded to the channel was created by the Beatles. It was a big one, and they created a takeover filled to the brim of video games which do not exist. We asked you what your favorite Beatles rip was, and you said, in third place with 6 votes, H-Scene Rickroll Quest by Iris. In second place, with 7 votes, is The Club Gang Penguin by Memmy. And in first place with 8 votes is Submerged Circuit, an Inconvenient Truth Cart by Memmy. Memmy would accept this award, but unfortunately she died in a freak car accident or whatever lol. Not only that, but we asked you what your favorite fake game was from the Beatles Fakeover. And you said that in third place, with 2 votes each, was Hall & Oates Go to Space and Gang Penguin. In second place, with 3 votes each, was Weezer Tetris, Seinfeld vs. Capcom, and Topical Game. And in first place, with 5 votes, was An Inconvenient Truth Cart.
So, Inconvenient Truth Cart. Wow, I didn't expect that to win. This was a real weird idea out of my head. I wanted to find what was the weirdest thing to make a card game, because it kind of seems like there was an era where everything got a card game. Like there was Eminem's card, there was Shrek cards. So what was the dumbest thing? The Al Gore documentary. And yeah, it's probably because there was the Rick and Morty episode that referenced it in the title that came out around the same time. So I was thinking of that, but it's kind of awesome that won Best Fake Game. And thanks for appreciating my very stupid ideas that make no sense. Thank you, everybody.
Let's talk about your favorite bonus day rip. There were a lot of ties for this one, so bear with me. Tied for third place, with 3 votes each, was Magnet, Hatsune Miku Project Diva Megamix by GreenOfRain, and Wild Style Pistolero, Mirage Saloon Act 1 K-Mix, Sonic Mania by GreenOfRain, and The Room Where It Happens, Dance on Broadway by The Guy. Tied for second place with 4 votes each, Title Screen, Seinfeld vs. Capcom by The Guy, and Rockstar, OST Mix from Kirby 64 The Crystal Shards by Memmy, and Slider, Witty Mix from Super Mario 64 by Shenga Booba. And in first place, with a whopping 10 votes, is Peeing Challenge, Dog's Life by The Guy.
Wow. Thank you. This rip and its visuals was just a big thank you to this entire project. I love putting it together, I loved animating it, I love pulling great pulls from each takeover. I just think it's a fine little wedding cake, a treasure trove, a time capsule, if you will, to that entire game jam. God damn it, Adventure Machine! Thank you. Wow.
Additionally, we asked you what your favorite bonus day lore stories were, and you said that in second place, tying for 2 votes each, was Hula Ellipse Gets Transphobic by Nat Geo, and Opening Cutscene, Mashup Week Revenge of Bernie by Rowatever, and Parappa Takes a Fat Piss by Nat Geo, and Stage 1, They Might Be Milk Can, Jammer Lammy 2 by Nat Geo, and Crazy Steve by HG. He's crazy. And tying for first place with 2 votes each is George Lopez by HG, and George Lopez Official Manga by Nat Geo. In accepting this award, Nat Geo said, "I couldn't think of anything funny for this. Thanks for not cucking me to like one of HG's shitposts, LMAO." I did not tell her that she tied. In accepting this award, HG says, George Lopez. Now that we've covered each individual team, it's time for us to talk about the project as a whole. We asked you what your favorite album title was, and you said, in third place with 3 votes was Ye Ski and Snowboard by The Memer. In second place with 4 votes is Memmy told me to put 50 Dry Bones cackling sound effects on this. I only put like 2 though. Frowny Face by Carmel. And in first place with 7 votes, you all know what it is, say it with me now, Big Joey Slap Nuts by MPlayer101.
You know what? Yes, I'll take this. Thank you. I would also like to thank 2D for originally coming up with a name. You are a legend. I believe we might have been planning to use that for a YouTube name, possibly. I could be wrong on that. And then we didn't, or it was originally going to be an album name, but then we didn't. But then we did at the end when we were figuring out final album names. And yeah. What is wrong with you people? Why do you take such low quality shitposts like this? Anyways, thank you again, and all the best, guys.
And another thing, you're ugly.
Oh my god!
And now, for best overall rips.
Alright, I was invited to come back for the Best Overall Rips Award. So I guess without further ado, I've only got one envelope here. It's the bronze one. Alright, let's take a... Guess who got third place? It was, of course, Team Wales, Team of the Year, Best Team. My favourite team, Team Wales. I'm going to hand it over to Green now, he's probably doing the top 2.
In second place, with 8 votes, was The Beatles. And winning Best Overall Rips, in first place with a narrow 9 votes, is Teamed Hams.
Wow. Best music for the entire project? I don't know, I think that's a little far. But thank you so very, very much. I would love to give a special shout out to all the musicians on our team. Thank you to Quote for basics in Evan education. Thank you to Neko for her tracks. Thank you to the Memer for all of his amazing tracks. Especially It Wasn't Myers and Life of Parappa. They go so hard. I have always thought that the best part of tournaments are the versus tracks, so I'm very happy we can emulate that, have them be so exciting, so hyper-banger, so great. Thank you all for enjoying our tracks. Love you. I gotta believe!
Now for Best Overall Lore. In third place is the Sega Bass Fishers with 2 votes. Tying for second place is Team Neil Patrick Harris and Team Fortress 2 with 3 votes each. And in first place with a whopping 13 votes is Teamed Hams. Now for Best Album Art. In third place, Teamed Hams with 3 votes. In second place, Team Neil Patrick Harris with 4 votes. And in first place, the Sega Bass Fishers with a whopping 15 votes. And now, for Best Original Character. Tying for third place is Tim from the Sega Bass Fishers, and Fuyu from Team Fortress 2, and Guitar Gerald from What You Know About Rollin' Down in the Team, and Marlin Man from What You Know About Rollin' Down in the Team. Each of those characters received 2 votes each. Tying for second place with 3 votes each is NY4 from Love Percent's Bonus Day, and Jerry from Bonus Day. And in first place, with 5 votes, is B from What You Know About Rollin' Down in the Team. Well, folks, we have one final category for us to go through, and it's the Best Overall Takeover. Before we do, I just wanted to thank everyone for all that they've done for the channel. This would not have been possible without your support and participation, and I'm so grateful to have received the community and following that we have. From all of us here at You Fucking Take Over the Channel, then, thank you so much. Enough sappy stuff. It's time for the moment you've been waiting for. The Best Overall Takeover on You Fucking Take Over the Channel, then, if you're so goddamn smart. Tied for 5th place are the Sega Bass Fishers, and Team Fortress 2, and What You Know About Rollin' Down in the Team. In 4th place is Hula, what the
Team Wales, baby! Team of the year, let's go!
My favourite. Yes. I love they had the best rhythms. They had the best Wales. I love Wales. They had Wales. They had George Lopez.
Hula, I'm trying to record an award show. Get the fuck out of here. In 3rd place is Team Neil Patrick Harris. And now it's come down to this. Teamed Hams and the Parappa the Rapper takeover, and the Beatles with their Nintendo fakeover. 2 teams that have clearly put their most high-quality foot forward. And surely they both have gotta believe in their chance at victory. But one of them has to say goodbye and take a respectable 2nd place. And now, the winner of Best Overall Takeover on You Fucking Take Over the Channel, then, if you're so goddamn smart, is... Oh, wow. Well, folks, I can't even lie. I did not expect this. It's a tie.
Huh? It's both of us? Zam, I thought for sure you had us beat with all those rips and fake games. How many was it, 45?
Exactly, but I was sure you'd win, with all of your great art and lore videos for all of the characters.
Well, I'm very proud of every team here, especially Team Neil Patrick Harris, for their great music and concept. We're going to be talking about the penis!
Same here, I'm super proud of what You Know About Rolling Down the Team did. their unique OCs, and Tractor Gray.
I would like to give a special thank you to Step and Minnie for their amazing art, the Memer for his amazing music, and Neko and Funzo for the original idea.
And I would like to give a special thanks to Memmy for making the majority of our rips, Iris and Nav for making a lot of bangers, Cyro for great thumbnails, as well as Axie and Bo for great writing and descriptions.
Also, thank you GreenOfRain for putting this amazing project out there and letting me be a part. This was such a unique breath of fresh air compared to the normal mashup tournaments I spend my time with. I loved seeing the creativity everyone poured out into this little game jam, and I loved all of the silly side events like the Gangsta SpongeBob takeover. I'm really gonna miss this little channel.
This was such a great experience. Everyone did a great job and it was super refreshing. I agree with you, the guy.
Alright, I'm gonna go. Goodbye. Have fun.
Bye bye.
Well, folks, we've come to the end of our presentation. Thank you so much for everything, and I hope that you enjoy tomorrow's channel-ending festivities. This has been GreenOfRain, signing off.